This little fellow is the SpeakON. And my question is, what if the best tool for writing on your phone wasn't a keyboard? So what is it, and why should you care? So this is the first MagSafe AI button designed to completely replace typing on your phone. It snaps on to the MagSafe on the back of your phone, and with one little press of this button right here, you just talk. And what comes out on the other end isn't a messy voice to text translation. It's polished, ready to use, ready to hit send on whatever you're typing on. And it all happens right inside whatever app you're using. In fact, it happens right inside the keyboard on your phone. Links to everything will be in the description down below. But before you click on anything, let me dive into why this caught my attention and where I think it falls in this AI transcription recording landscape. As always, let's start with the form. So this thing is tiny. It's 26.5 grams, lightweight, a plastic material. It's about the size of a few credit cards, maybe, and it's lighter than an AirPods case. It has the MagSafe ring there, so it just attaches magnetically to your phone. Nice and strong magnets here, nothing to worry about it falling off, anything like that. So it has a dual microphone setup here, one on each side. Now, why that matters is these are created specifically for picking up your voice and transcribing your voice. So whereas your iPhone is doing a ton of different things with its microphones, this is very specific to this device. And it's attuned to voices, not ambient sounds. There's a single little physical button here, which I have found sits quite nicely with how I sort of naturally hold my phone. There's the button right there, there's my finger. You press and hold to record and release to stop. I love the build quality here, and I actually really love this colorway specifically. I don't know if you can tell, but it's speckled in design. And I think that looks so nice. I love that. I love the minimal branding, and I love the little sort of rounded sans serif font that they used here. I think that looks great. This is so light and out of the way. You can just leave it on your phone. It slides in and out of your pocket, no big deal. It's not a burden, doesn't add much extra weight at all. So you can leave it on your phone all day long, barely notice it's there. No menus, no touchscreen, no learning curve, just a single button. And then it does charge, as you can see from the top there, on USB-C, which is fantastic. I just think I appreciate the design and build here. I think it just looks really nice and almost cute in a way, but it also feels like a tool, not some flashy tech device. It's just a very slim profile tool that adds a really neat functionality to your phone. Now, let's dive into the functionality. We've talked about the design. I love the design, but let's talk about what this thing actually does and what makes it special. The real magic here is what SpeakON does with your voice once you hit that record button. So you speak naturally with all the ums and buts and saying, you know, let's meet on Tuesday, let's meet on Wednesday. And the AI built into their app cleans all that up instantly. And it does it on whatever app is open on your phone because it's built right into the keyboard. No copy or pasting, no switching apps. You just speak, it writes, and it lands exactly how you need it to. I'm gonna walk you through each of the key features because I think each one sort of solves a specific problem. First is the Smart Polish, which is sort of the key engine here. It strips out filler words, it fixes run-on sentences, and it transforms your stream of consciousness into well-ordered text, ready to be sent immediately. So basically, you can talk the way you think, and it will structure it according to how you like. Then there's the Attune feature, and this is the really cool one here. So depending on the apps that you're using, it will change the way it formats your sentences. So if you're dictating into Gmail, it comes out more professional and maybe even shorter. If you're in Slack or iMessage, it's more casual. And you can manually choose how you want to use these as well. Maybe you aren't professional in Gmail, maybe you are more casual. There's off, cordial, casual, and formal as your options. So you always have control over how you sound within whichever app you're using. And it's just cool if you think about that for a second. You have the same thought, you say the same words, but depending on which app you're using, it might relay those words differently. It's pretty neat. Now, Smart List is also a pretty cool feature when you're rattling off like a grocery list, for instance. It knows that you're doing a list and it'll actually put it in sort of a bulleted format for you. So if you're in the Notes app and you're like, pick up this from the grocery store, it will just nicely structure that for you. Also, no more sending like a wall of text to someone when you're just trying to give them a list of things or something like that. Another cool thing here is you can have it auto translate for you. So you can just speak into your phone in your, natural language Say I'm emailing someone from China. I can just speak naturally in English and it will automatically translate that into Chinese, so I can send it in their own language, which is pretty special. Especially if you work with international clients or international teams, that could be a real game changer, and also just sort of a nod and a little bit of an added effort that can go a long way. So this can also work offline. So if I just, wanted to throw this in my pocket and take a walk here and pull it out and record into it, then it'll save on device, and once I get back to my phone, it will sync up with the phone. I use a dictation software on my computer and I love it, so having something like this on my phone for on the go is quite a game changer, especially when I'm driving back and forth to work, to lunch, meeting with a client or a friend. Just being able to just talk while driving is way safer as well than obviously texting while driving. The workflow shift here is subtle but significant. Basically how it works is you create a new keyboard on your phone. So your emojis are another keyboard. If you have a different language keyboard on your phone, that's another keyboard. So you set this up through the app as a separate keyboard on your iPhone, and then you hit that little globe icon in the bottom left of your keyboard and it'll switch on to SpeakON keyboard, and then you're good to go, start recording with the button. You can also just record straight into your phone. Say you accidentally forgot this at work or something, you can just use the app itself and the phone's microphones, which is good to know in a pinch. So who's it for? Really me. I'm kind of the perfect person, someone who's always writing and scripting and sending emails and text messages and having ideas and writing down notes. Really anyone who does a lot of writing but maybe doesn't have the ability to sit down at a keyboard or be on their phone like this all day, just being able to speak naturally into your phone with your stream of conscious thoughts, and then have the software immediately turn that into the tone that you're looking to send that email or shoot off that text message in, is just a real game changer here. It just feels to me like a bit of an assistant. It's subtle, but I think it's really cool. This isn't going to completely, change the way you do life, but it cleans things up. It can get points across in a better, more formal or casual way. It's almost like an immediate editor of your thoughts, because if you're anything like me, you love to talk, you just blah 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 blab on, and this formats that in a really, really nice way, and in a way that you would like it to be formatted in without having to go back and edit that stuff. Founders, freelancers, creators, managers, salespeople, marketers, really anyone who just needs to send communication, this is a communication assistant device. If you're like me and you have a ton of great thoughts in the car or while walking around the house, having this in your pocket, even by itself, is really nice. Maybe you get home, you want to just leave your phone on the charger, but still be able to have something to record your little quick thoughts. That's pretty awesome. I mean, for me personally, I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I like to try and leave my phone on the charger when I can, but I have so many thoughts throughout the day, and instead of going into my phone and researching and writing them, I can just make a note to look this up later, or here's an idea that you should pursue tomorrow when you get into the studio. Now, who should skip this? If you're an Android user, this is currently for iPhone only. Sorry. And maybe you prefer typing. Maybe that's just your jam. You don't like talking, or maybe you're in a big sort of workplace where no one really talks because there's a lot of work going on. You'd rather just type on your computer or on your phone. You want to be quiet. This might not be for you either. So let's talk about pricing really quick. It is $129 for the device, and you can bundle that with a year of SpeakON Pro for $199, which unlocks the full suite of AI features. Check out all of that stuff in the links in the description to see if you're cool with the Pro features or if you're cool with a bit of a limited app experience, which might be fine for you. Every new user gets a 14 free trial of the Pro, so you can check out if it's stuff that you actually need, and you can test all that out before you fully commit. So I think the SpeakON makes a real case for the best writing tool on your phone isn't actually a keyboard, like I said at the start of this video. It's intuitive, it just works, it's right there at your fingertip on your phone. It's right there, and it's just so easy to use. I love the form factor, I love the design, I love the speckle case here. But I think the execution here is clean. The app looks amazing as well. It's intuitive, it's snappy, it just sort of works, and it feels intentionally designed and well made. SpeakON actually launches today, April 21st. I don't know when this video is going out. We're trying to get it out as soon as possible. But again, I'll drop my link with any discounts that I can get you all in the description down below. And again, special thanks to SpeakON for sponsoring today's video. If you enjoy videos that help you discover products that are intentionally designed and well made, that's what we review here. That's what we talk about here. We love products that marry form and function. So if that sounds cool to you, please consider subscribing. Like this video for more like it. Hype it up if you would. Watch this video next. I think you're gonna love it. And we'll see you all in the next one.